Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our science class for today, which is about Unit 4 Forces and Motion. When you say forces, it means physical strength or power. Later on, we will discuss more about it. When you say motion, it is movement. When you say movement, you move, you go somewhere else from one place to another. Now, for our warm-up questions today, we have number 1, what do you do to open the door in your room? For example, you are inside your room. How
I
do you
slide.
open? You slide, yes. How about
I pull.
okay, how about when you are from the outside and you want to get inside your room?
Push. Push.
Yes.
Pull.
Sometimes you pull, sometimes you push. It depends on where you are, right? If you are inside, sometimes you pull. If you're from the outside, sometimes you push. Next, for number 2, do you use a push cart when shopping? When you go shopping,
Yes.
do you use a push cart?
Yes.
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 When you
You're
say
going to
push
have
cart,
it.
it is the shopping cart, okay? And you usually use
Yes.
it by pushing. That's why
Yes.
it's called push
Like
cart.
that push.
Do you
Have
use it on your own?
no. No.
Are you the one who pushes the cart? Or your mother?
No.
No. Alright,
No.
number 3.
No.
Do you like playing at the swing? Do you know
Yes.
what's a swing?
Yes.
Do you like playing
Yes.
in the
Like
swing?
this.
Yes. Alright. Now for the vocabulary words, we have large. 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 Next in Thai is alright. Just like this elephant, it is big than the other one, bigger than the other one. Next. The next word is small. Small.
Small. Small.
In Thai,
Left. Leg.
just like the chick. The chick is smaller than the hen. Next, softly.
Softly. Softly.
Softly. In Thai,
Bar.
softly. Okay. Now, can you please turn off your microphone? Turn off your microphone. Our topic for today is about large and small forces. Because we know already that there are two kinds of force, the push and the pull. Now this time, we are going to talk about large and small force. Do we need a large force in moving something? Or do we need a small force in moving something? And another one is wind causes movement. What is wind? How does wind form? And also, how can wind cause movement? All right. First, let us review about push or pull because we know that force is either push or pull. Let's have this activity first. You're just going to say if it's push or pull. What is it? Push or pull?
Push.
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 Be fast, okay? We have a time. Push or pull?
Push. Push. Push.
Push or pull?
Push. Push.
Oh no, that's bad. Next, push or pull?
Push. Push.
Next, push or pull?
Pull.
Pull. Push or pull?
Push.
Pull.
Pull.
Next, push or pull?
Pull.
What's that? Pull. You pull yourself. Push or pull?
Push.
Oh, there's the word push, but this pull. Push.
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 Yeah. Those have funny pictures. Okay, now turn off your microphone. Now, movements or moving objects may require large force or small force. When we say large force, it means we need a lot of energy. We should be strong. Okay? We might use two hands or we even push with our whole body. Or we need something, a machine or a vehicle to push it. Or when it comes to small force, it means you are using a little bit of energy only. Or you can use only one finger, your one hand only. It means you move things softly, easily. It's very easy to move things. Now, for example, large force, if you push something really hard, you are using a large force. When you say hard here, it doesn't mean hard objects, okay? This hard means a lot of force, a lot of energy, strongly. You should be strong, okay? For example, pushing a car. Okay, you need a large force to push a car. Sometimes even if you use your large force already, you still cannot even push the car, right? Next, what else? Pushing a big rock and also pulling a big and heavy box. Now, as you can see, when you use large force, you use large force for big things, for heavy things. Because the heavier the object is what? The heavier the object, the more energy or the more force it needs to be moved. Right? We've discussed that last time that, for example, you are pushing a toy car. The toy car will move because the toy car is very light. It's easy to move the toy car. But as you push the toy car is pushing you also, pushing you back. But you don't move because the force from the car is not enough to push you because you're very heavy, right? That's why when you push heavy things or you pull heavy things, big and heavy things, you definitely need a large force. Now, can you give me examples of large force? When do we need large force in moving things? Examples of things that you move.
Pushing sofa.
Yes, because the sofa is very heavy for you and big.
Bed.
Yes, pushing or pulling the bed.
Pushing wall.
Yes, what else?
Car.
Do you push the wall? You need to move the wall.
What?
What else?
Superman. The water tap. The box.
Water tap.
The water
Yes.
tap.
Yes.
Planet.
Do you push the planet? Actually, there's a force that moves the planet, right? It's the gravity. The planets move, yes, but people do not move the planets. Yes, what else? Bed, yes. Heavy things. Now, when you push things, you sometimes use two hands because they're too heavy, right? Next, let us go to small force. If you push something softly, you are using a small force. When you say softly, here means easily. Very easy for you, lightly only. You use a little bit of force. It means small force. For example, clicking on your phone, your iPad. You only use your finger and it's very easy for you. Right? Next. What's that? What is that?
Push a car. A car. Car toy.
Yes. What else?
Toy car. Toy car.
When you play with toys, because toys usually are small and made of plastic or small metal, they're very easy. And especially because this toy car has wheels. When things have wheels, it will be very easy for you to move them, right?
Yeah.
Yes, like for example, the shopping cart. For example, the shopping cart, right? If the shopping cart has wheels and if it still doesn't have anything inside, it's just very easy. Sometimes you play with it in the shopping mall. You push it and then you run after it, right? Next. Another one is opening a window. It's just easy, right?
Yeah.
It's easy because sometimes you use one hand, and especially when you slide, your window has to be slide only, slide only. It's very easy, right? Unlike when moving, this one, opening a window is just a small force because you can do it on your own. Even children can do it, and you can use one hand in doing it, right? That's why it's a small force. Okay, next, let us go to examples of small force. Can you give me examples of small force?
Playing a piano.
Piano, because you only use fingers.
Bottle of water.
Yes.
Pressing a button.
Yes. What else? Writing, coloring.
Walking. Walking.
Yes.
Pushing a pillow.
Yes. Squeezing a pillow. What else? What else?
Throwing pillow.
For example, your keyboard in your computer, right? It's very easy. Right. Huh? Very easy, right? Okay. Now let us go to another topic. It's about the wind. What is wind in Thai? What is wind?
Lom.
Okay. Now,
Lom.
all right. Not only living things move objects. When you say living things, people, animals, right? Now, for example, not only people move things. Not only you can move things, okay? Not only you. Now, not only animals, because animals can move things too. For example, a dog can push a ball. A horse can pull a wagon, right? A cow or a buffalo can pull a, what do you call that one? The one for farming, okay? Or for example, an elephant can push a car. Okay? Yes. Now it means people and animals can move things. Now, do you know not only living things move objects? There is one non-living thing. It means something that is not alive that can move objects. This is one example. Okay?
Water.
Wind, yes. We are going to talk about one example today. It's the wind. Wind can move things too. Although you're correct, water can move things too, and it's a non-living thing. But for today, let's have wind, okay? Wind can move things too. Like for example, moving do you know what's that? It's called a
Windmill.
windmill or a wind turbine. Yes. How does it work?
It's I think it is water. It is fan.
Yes, it looks like a fan. It's a big, big, big fan, like very tall. When you stand beside it, you will be this small only.
Teacher, it's working. Motor.
Yes. That one is a windmill or wind turbine. Now, it spins, it rotates, it spins because of the wind. When the wind blows, it will spin around. Next is, wind can move what?
House.
Yes, sometimes it even carries houses or the trees.
Tornado.
Yes, when there's a hurricane, a tornado, when there's a big storm, right? But when the wind is just soft, it means
Tsunami.
soft wind. It can carry leaves, right? Yes, that's why.
Carry me, dude.
That's why there's tsunami because of the wind. Also, it helps. It helps in moving the water. Next, it also moves a sailboat. This one is called a sailboat because you have to use this. It doesn't have the engine, the machine in driving. No, this one you have to use the sail. This one, you have to sail. This one is called a sailboat. It depends on the wind, on where it will go or how fast it will move, right? This is called a sailboat. Now, can you give me other examples of things that can be moved by wind?
Yeah.
Yes.
I know.
Example. Kite. Yes.
Paper.
Paper. What else?
Machine.
What machine? If the machine is very heavy. What's it?
Tornado.
Pichayapon, what are you doing? What else? What else?
Teacher can เพราะสายหลับ
What else? What else?
made by wind
Yes. What else?
Tornado.
Okay, now I'll be showing you a video about wind.
Video?
Yes. Do you see it? Turn off your microphone first. Do you see it? Do you see? Okay, now please turn off your microphone. Turn off.
Hello there once again.
That one is what you call
Today
the
we're going to be
windmill or
learning
wind
about
turbine.
air in motion. And at the end of today's lesson, you should be able to state the meaning of wind. Describe what it feels when air blows on your skin. Demonstrate that air can do work, and also explain the harmful effects of air. Moves things.
There, it can move
We cannot see
trees,
the air
leaves.
moving, but we can feel it, and we can see it when it moves objects. Have you ever seen a whirlwind?
That's called the
That's the
whirlwind.
effect of heat and air in motion. I'll show you another example of air in motion. These are small pieces of paper on a table. If the boy turns on the fan, do you know what will happen? That is correct. The air will blow the pieces of paper away. Now that is air in motion. Air in motion is very important. Do you know why? It is because we can use moving air for many good things. For example, moving air helps flowers to make new flowers through pollination.
When you say pollination, the seeds, like for example, the eggs of the flowers will be blown away and then it will land on the soil, and then it will become a new plant. It means wind helps to grow more flowers.
Moving
more
air can
plants.
also help a sailboat to move faster.
There.
Fast moving air can also make energy. Do
Electricity.
you know that when air blows very fast, it is called wind? Some strong winds include sandstorms and tornadoes. Very strong winds can cause damage. They can remove the roofs of buildings and uproot trees. It's important to stay indoors when it's windy outside. Wind can do other harmful things like destroying farmlands and cities, causing erosion and spreading disease. Do you know that some sicknesses can be spread through the air?
Yes, like for example, what is the sickness that can be spread by the air now? For example, now, what is it? When some people cough and then the virus will go to the air, right? Like COVID nowadays, right? It can go to the wind, to the air. That's why we have to wear masks. Okay, now let me show you another video about wind. The wind blew. This is like a book, a story.
Hello everybody, this is Mr. T, and just remember, life is a blessing. Today we're going to be reading The Wind Blew by Pat Hutchins. The wind blew. It took the umbrella from Mr. White and quickly turned it inside out.
The umbrella.
It snatched the balloon from little Priscilla
The balloon.
and swept it up to join the umbrella. And not content, it took a hat. And still not satisfied with that,
It blows everything away.
it whipped the kite into the air and kept it spinning around up there. It grabbed a shirt left out to dry and tossed it upward to the sky.
A shirt. As you can see, those light things, not heavy things, can be blown away by wind.
It plucked a hanky from a nose, and up and up and up it rose. It lifted the wig from the judge's head
The wig for the
and
hair.
didn't drop it back. Instead, it whirled the postman's letters up as if it hadn't done enough.
Okay, let's stop there. Now, what were the things that were blown away by the wind in this story?
Umbrella.
An umbrella. What else?
Kite.
Kite.
Hat.
Hat.
Balloon.
Balloon.
Wig.
Wig.
Postman.
The mail.
Shirt.
Letters. Shirt. A handkerchief. Handkerchief is this cloth that they use for blowing. Okay. Okay. Now let us do an activity. Where is it? There. It's called large and small force. Do you see it? Do you see it? Okay. Large
My
and small
have
force.
very fast word.
Do you see it?
Last word.
You are going to put large force and then small force here. It means strong and then soft movement, okay? You need to be strong. You push with 2 hands, or it's very heavy to move. Very hard. This one is very easy. Wait. Whose microphone is that? It's very noisy somewhere.
I start.
Okay, let us start. First is tearing a paper. When you tear a paper, does it need a large force or a small force? What is it? Large or small? Large or small? When you say large, it's very hard to tear. Very hard. Small force is very easy, right? Sometimes you use 2 fingers only. Next, what's next? Writing. Large or small force?
Small force.
Small force. Next, lifting a shelf. This one, when you carry the whole shelf. Large force. How about pulling the table, a whole table? Large force. Pressing the remote. Small force. Slicing a jelly. If there's something noisy in your house, turn off, okay? Turn off. Next, lifting a big rock. Large force. Oh wait, slicing a jelly is small force because jelly is just soft, very easy to slice, right? Next, pushing a sofa.
Large
Large force.
Pushing a car.
Large force.
Pressing the keyboard.
Small
force.
Let's check our answers.
Yeah.
There. I will send you the link
Wow. Oh.
so you can do it. There's the link.
So good.
There's the link. You can do it now.
Yes! Come in!
Finish already? Finished.
Yes, with fantastic.
Yes,
Did you get to the leaderboard?
No.
No. You can do it again and be fast so you can go to the leaderboard.
Sir, I didn't go to the leaderboard.
It's okay, it's okay.
Can I try again?
Yes, you can try again. It's okay.
Thank you.
It's okay even if you didn't go to the leaderboard because it's just a game. As long as your answers are correct, it means you understand what to do. You understand the lesson.
I can.
The leaderboard? Your score?
No.
Score? Yeah.
I don't have leaderboard.
It's okay. As long as you got 10,
I
it
don't
means
have the leaderboard.
it's okay as long as your answers are correct. Are you finished?
I can.
Okay. Now let us go to our live worksheet. Everyone look at the live worksheet. Do you see it? Do you see the live worksheet? Are you seeing it? Can you see it?
Yes.
Can you see?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now you have to write your name, grade, and number. After
Number.
that, you can see the arrows and you're just going to choose from large force or small force. All of them have large force, small force. Large force, small force. Okay. Now, number 1, lifting a big and heavy rock. Does it need a large force or small force?
Run.
Large force.
Large
Next, pushing a cart. Does it need a large force or a small force?
Small.
Small force only because, listen, because it has wheels and it still has nothing inside, right? Next, pushing a girl on a swing. Does it need a large force or small force? This one, actually, we choose large force because let's think the girl is heavy, okay? Because you need to push the whole weight of the girl, right? If it's only the swing, it's only a small force. But there's someone sitting already, so maybe it needs a large force. Actually, it depends on you. Maybe the girl is just small, it needs a small force. But for now, let us choose large force, okay? Next, opening a window. Large force or small force? Small, very easy. Pushing a car. Okay. Then click finish. Check my answers. Take a picture. Take a picture and then you will put it in the note later.
Okay.
That's the link.
Okay.